Hi everybody, welcome to another weekly update. Today is Monday, November 15th, and we're officially halfway through the month, and so far so good. In fact, there's a number of people that have sales in excess over $30,000 or $35,000 so far this month. And remember, at $72,000, you get the $75 entry-level bonus. So there's a number of people well on their way. And as you all know, the second half of the month is generally a larger riding part of the month. So a lot of good news and a lot of good opportunity for a lot of us. And remember, also giving that $5 spiff for any quote that you've converted from previous months into sales this month. So keep up the good job, and things are looking good this month. Hey, going into a couple of subjects here. First one, wanted to talk about the Eternity laminate. We're down to only 5 colors that all the stores are selling. So you have your 5 colors everyone's selling, then each store has 1 or 2 other colors that only they're allowed to sell. So the inventory is really shrinking down, so be careful not to oversell it, and we cannot move inventory from store to store because we're not exactly sure if the colors will match and the product will click together. So only sell what's in your existing store or out of Santa Clara or Rancho, but don't blend the pallets. So hopefully that makes sense. So keep an eye on that, and don't promise anything because we're not exactly sure. It's kind of first come, first serve with all the drop products. So don't make any promises to anybody that, hey, you can come back next week or in 2 weeks to get this, because there's a good chance it'll be gone. Okay? Another thing we wanted to talk about was maintenance. I recently read an article that said that up to 75% of a floor's performance depends on the maintenance that it is given. So what that means is you could put an entry-level product in, and with great maintenance, it's going to last you years and years and years. However, the converse is also true. You could put a great product in, top of the line, but if you don't maintain it properly, it's not going to perform like the expectation. So maintenance is something that everyone has to be extremely aware of, and we got to do a really good job of talking to the customers about that, okay? Because everybody wants their product to last a long time, but maintenance plays such an important part. We're talking about the walk-off mats, the felt glides underneath, the products to use to clean them, only the recommended Bona products. If it's a carpet, only recommending the professional truck-mounted steam cleaning. Again, we as a company only refer Classic Touch because they are CRCI certified, not only the owner but also the technicians. So that's kind of what separates them. Sure, they're a little bit more money, but they do great quality work. Okay, so maintenance is something that we've got to talk to every customer about because it plays such an important role. Actually, more important than the product that they're buying, the maintenance is going to determine the longevity of it. Okay, next thing, I want to talk about the installation checkoff sheet, and this is kind of a must for everyone. I know a memo came out a couple months ago, and hopefully everyone's doing their absolute very, very best to get this filled out on every single job. And it's a couple of really important things it talks about. One is that we do not move furniture, so there shouldn't be any mistake on that or any misunderstandings if they filled out the checkoff sheet. And then 2, it talks about the last form of payment. So 2 really important things: furniture moving and how we're going to collect the balance on the jobs. Okay, so that is an absolute must, the installation checkoff sheet. Obviously, between faxing it or emailing it or sending it through the U.S. mail or the estimator getting it or whatever, but that's really something that's really important to us. Okay. Moving right along, want to stay aggressive as we have been. You guys are doing a great job of going after every single order. As we know, every time we check out a sample, our next step is to try to set that sample checkout into an estimate. After we've done the estimate, the next job is to turn it into a job. So great job on that. Continue to use that low price guarantee, or that will beat any written bid by 10%. It's been phenomenal so far. We've gotten a lot of last looks, and in fact, I don't think we've actually had to beat anyone's bid by 10%. Most people come in and just say, hey, if you're close, we know you guys are a better company and well worth the same amount of money or whatever. So it's really worked to our advantage. So, you know, as someone's going out and you know they're going to shop, don't be afraid to throw that out there that, hey, you can find something, you know, if you go someplace, you find something that's a little bit less money, or someplace tells you different, you know, come back, give us a chance at it, and we want your business. You know, you might find places that are less expensive. You're going to find some places that are more expensive, but what you won't find is anyone that's going to do a better job than us. You know, we're truly one of the premier floor covering stores in the nation. That's why we're one of the largest. We've been in business well over 60 years, so our reputation speaks for itself. Next thing I wanted to hit base on is the wood concrete moisture check. Okay, and as we all know, that wood and water do not mix, and again, this is a must for our estimators to do an on-site check with their Trimex moisture meter, as well as the installers when the day of installation to go out. Okay, and you as a salesperson, it's important that you talk to every wood or potential wood customer about, if they're on a concrete slab, about the possibility of subfloor moisture coming through and ruining their floor. Okay, we can't control Mother Nature. We didn't do the slabs. You know, all we can work with is what we're given to work with. But you know, there is an inherent danger when you glue down hardwood floor over a concrete slab. Okay, now we do sell the upgraded glues. Right now we have the DryTac 1001 that will go up to, or absorb or work up to 15 pounds of pressure with a calcium chloride test, which is an excellent glue. It's a little bit more money, but if someone's worried about moisture or thinks they've ever had a moisture problem or wants to be proactive in helping to eliminate any problems down the line, I would strongly urge you to bring up and talk to them about moisture. And the DryTac 1001 is a great glue that's going to give them great service. Okay, next thing, just talking about working here at S&G in closing. We're coming up to Thanksgiving and the holidays, and you know, you always kind of at the end of the year kind of review how the year's gone and things like that. And I just want everyone to know how much we appreciate the job that you do for us every day. We know the economy's been tough on everybody, yourselves, the companies, businesses, your personal lives, just on everybody. We know there's a lot of stress out there. Working here is a very demanding job. Customers are very demanding. Everyone's looking for the absolute best deal, the lowest possible price, and everything. And it's just the world's changed a lot in the last couple of years from what it used to be for those who've been around a long time working in the flooring business. But hey, I just want you to know that your efforts on a daily basis, your patience with the customers, taking care of them, making sure the jobs go extremely well, does not go unnoticed. When we get the response cards back, boy, probably 95% of the time we get excellent marks and everything, from the installers to the estimators to the person that helped them in the store. So your efforts are greatly appreciated. You know, we're still one of the premier floor covering stores in the nation. We are the premier flooring store in Northern California. Talking to the different reps, you know, even though our numbers are down, we're still the big dog out in the street, if you will. So no one's selling more flooring than us. Nobody does a better job than us. So thanks to you guys for your hard work. We really appreciate it. In closing, if I don't see you, everybody have a great Thanksgiving. Enjoy the holiday, and all the best to you and your families. Again, take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.